E92 BMW M3 is the last of its kind. It's a high-revving, naturally aspirated legend meant purely to please enthusiasts. In high school, this was the car I aspired to own but couldn't afford, but now depreciation has taken its toll and these M3s can be found for under $35,000. And if you look at what's out there, it's one of the absolute best packages for the money. And the best part, this bad boy is also a manual.
One of the highlights of this car is the engine. Traditionally, M3s come with inline 6s. This one has a V8. Only one ever to come with a V8 and probably the only M3 to ever have one. It's a great engine. It screams at 8,400 RPM. It's derived from the 5-liter V10 from the E60 M5 and actually weighs 33 pounds less than the inline 6 found in the E46 M3.
BMWs have always been about the driving experience. The phrase ultimate driving machine isn't utter bullshit. These things feel special. The tight handling, the tuned suspension, the screaming naturally aspirated power, until current BMWs unfortunately, came together in such a brilliant package, made them so exciting and exhilarating to drive. We drove the BMW M4 briefly, haven't done a full review on that, and I'll be honest, I was left a bit underwhelmed. But with the E92 M3, that couldn't be further from the case. This car is absolutely brilliant. We drove the E46 M3, and I loved it. So what happens when you add 2 more cylinders and bump the power from 333 to 414 horsepower? Good things. Really, really good things.
This car is very quick. 60 happens in 4.3 seconds. We can confirm that a DCT-equipped M3 with launch control is an absolute riot. The quarter mile rips through in 12.7 seconds and it'll pull 0.96 Gs on a skid pad. If we consider a few more numbers, some interesting ones start to come up. This M3 is actually faster around the Nürburgring than a V10 M5. The engine produces more than 100 horsepower per liter. But this car is about more than just numbers. It's fun no matter how fast you're going. Coffee runs? More fun. Back roads? Absolute tears of joy.
The elephant in the room here is the manual transmission. This specific car has an aftermarket UUC short shift kit. Shifts are typical BMW. They're notchy, but they're confident. It takes a little bit of effort to get it into gear, but honestly, at this power level, 400 plus horsepower, below 500, you're not in a supercar level yet. I think the 3-pedal layout is what you need. The DCT is just not as fun. When you get into a supercar with super fast double clutch transmissions, it makes sense, but this level, the manual is the way to go.
While the M3 can easily be recognized as a 3 Series, BMW did a lot to visually differentiate their top-end model. You have quad exhaust, a bulging hood, and a mean front fascia give this car an incredible presence on the road. It's impossible to say which generation is the best looking. It's kind of like trying to pick your favorite child. You know which one, but it's really inappropriate to say so.
The BMW M3 is a legend. Maybe it's good that they strayed away from the classic nomenclature with the introduction of the M4 because sound deadening and turbos are squeezing the lifeblood out of a once all-time great. The E92 M3 is a reminder of an era where driving pleasure and a brilliant exhaust were more important than comfort and fuel economy. I love the BMW M3. BMW M3s rock. They rock a lot, like totes a lot.